Hi all, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to talk about Godzilla vs Kong. So before we get further into Godzilla vs Kong, I'm I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it across your friends. That would really help my content going forward. Um, okay, without much ado, let me start the review. Okay, Godzilla vs Kong is obviously third installment in the Godzilla series, and then when movie starts, Kong will be actually in Skull Island, knowing that it is not actually island, but also a containment zone, and he gets very angry and he'll be ripping apart trees and throwing it in the sky, letting the others in the mo- Monarch team know that he's actually in containment zone and he's aware of that. However, it is also established the fact that Kong has got uh, a good relationship with a little girl called Gia, uh, and uh, Gia and Kong has got unique way of communicating with each other. Of course, that is put in under wraps that Kong understands Gia pretty much well to the later part of the movie. And Gia has got a caretaker who is also another Monarch engineer, played by Rebecca Hall. I do not remember her character name, but she's a big fanboy of Kong and believes that Kong actually is better safe to be in that containment zone. On the other hand, Godzilla starts attacking Apex, a company, tech and company centers all across the world. It is try it and it keeps attacking them, and nobody knows why it is doing that. And the and that Apex CEO is pretty much relaxed on the fact that Godzilla is affecting, and he feels happy that he's going in the right direction. And these all things will be explained later in the movie, but going forward, now the Apex guy along with Shirazawa-san, who is played by Oguro, they actually understand that they need someone who can help them traverse into the hollow earth, which is in the center core of the earth region. And they find out one scientist who actually wrote a book about it, meets him, convinces him, and he says the best part is to have a titan show us the way into the hollow earth. And according to them, they devise a plan that Kong is a better option, and he'll say, "I'll convince the Skull Island scientist Rebecca Hall, who to take to uh, help us take the Kong along with us, and so that Kong would show us the way." So after convincing Rebecca Hall, they get on board and decide to take Kong to Antarctica, which is the Hollow Earth launch station. And there is Millie Bobby Brown, who actually played the same character what she played before, or Madison Russell's, uh, who is the Emma Russell's daughter. And her father is now Monarch director, and they obviously she does not understand what's happening with Godzilla, why it is attacking. However, she listens to a podcast daily who claims that he knows why Godzilla is attacking. So she and along with her friend find that podcast guy, and he convinces them that there is something happening in Apex which is disturbing Godzilla. That's why it is attacking all the Apex facilities across the world, and including the one in the Florida. So they decide to break into Apex to find out why it is. And the podcast guy claims to see some new tech which is actually disturbing, but the tech won't be there available over there. And meanwhile, Godzilla versus Kong actually have their first go when the Team Kong is taking Godzilla to the Antarctica, and here with much of a fight, it is Godzilla who actually wins Kong, and the Kong plays dead to escape from the situation. After escaping from that situation, uh, the Kong is now taken to the Antarctica, uh, to the Hollow Earth launch station, so that they could convince Kong to go into the Hollow Earth. After taking their Kong with help of Chia, with Chia communicating to the Kong that it could have its family over there. Kong decides to go into the Hollow Earth, and finally the Team Kong follows them to there. And Kong finally reaches into Hollow Earth after much troubles, and there it fights bravely with two other titans called Wormtails, and defeats them, and also take the path towards the towards somewhere. And that is when we realize that it is going for the power source, which actually powers the entire titans. Um, and once it goes, it realizes that there is an axe which is actually a key to tapping the power source, and it claims that axe, and also thinks that the axe is the best way to counterattack Godzilla. uh, so once it claims the axe, there is also a situation where we have the villain character, who is which is who is the Apex CEO daughter, played by Aiza. She actually taps in the power source and claims that this is property of Apex, because the Apex team actually did all this research, and also excavated Hollow Earth. But Kong kills Aiza while trying to escape from there. Meanwhile, Bobby Brown and the team Godzilla actually gets transported to Florida when they transported to Hong Kong. Sorry, so when they actually step in into the one of the shipping item, and they realize that all this is happening because Apex team is actually making one Apex Predator which could counterattack Godzilla and also other titans, and to make sure that human is in control of these titans, and which is of course none other than Mecha Godzilla, which actually is the main villain in the movie. So though, however, when they realize it, and they try to stop it, but security catches them in Hong Kong Apex facility, and arrests them, and before they could really think about it, Mecha Godzilla gets loose and kills everyone around them except the Team Godzilla cast, which I just mentioned. And then in Hong Kong, when Godzilla realizes that Kong has got the true power source, they'll again have a fight where Kong fights valiantly with Godzilla, but Godzilla will have final say and almost had Kong killed at that moment. However, the Team Kong gets into the right time and ensures that Kong gets its heart revived and gets alive again. Then Godzilla and Kong both realizes that Kong realizes that Godzilla is actually not after him, but an apex predator, or Mecha Godzilla, which is why it was trying to stop Kong and helping them get power the Mecha Godzilla. Then Kong and Godzilla together fights against Mecha Godzilla and ends up killing it. So that's the story, guys. Thanks for watching my channel, and please do